Okay, how's everybody doing? CT Man 1975. Today we are going to be playing ETS2 with mods enabled. I don't have a profile without mods enabled, so I guess you're out of luck if you don't like mods. So, also, um, there we go. Do Convoy. There is no password. There is no welcome message, I guess. It says all are welcome, and we drive the speed limit whenever possible. And we're using mods, of course. So, got friends only, traffic enabled, enable damage between players. We do not have any force speed limiter. We don't have any collision. It says enable collision while in menus. No, we don't. Hide players in no collision areas. No, we do not do that either. And we do not enable collision in service areas. Okay. You are now in a convoy session. Oops, hold on. Let's see. Mm, Okay. There we go. Oh, okay. Oops. Okay. Well, I have to do something real quick. Hold on a second. I have to change something. Totals. No. Save changes. Okay. Okay. Yep. What? Oops. Sorry. Yes, I know. Okay, we are in Hamburg. I want to see what the heaviest job that we can get right now is 22 tons. Aluminum ingot. Do sawdust panels that are 21 tons. Do 22 tons of LPG or liquid propane gas. Or liquefied propane gas, excuse me. Nope. Why? Okay. Let's go price per distance. Hold on a second. Hmm? Oh. Huh? What stuff? Hello, Cookies Monster. How's it going? Just got your message a few minutes ago. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that one. 19 tons of propane, I guess. I don't know how propane can weigh 19 tons, but since propane is a gas, parking brake is on. Today we're driving a different truck. Oh yeah, we gotta go this way. Oh, we're going right across the street. Awesome. Hey. How's it going, Cookies Monster? Going to... Oh, okay, I see where it is. Well, this trailer sort of matches our paint job on our truck. Sort of. What do you That's weird. this truck here is a really big truck. It actually has an axle that is not being used right now. But usually you use trucks like this when you do heavy loads and you need that extra weight so that you don't hurt your truck loading heavy load or hauling heavy loads. There we go. Okay, hold on a second. There we go. Oops. Okay. Yeah. Just confirming oil delivery for tomorrow. Or we were supposed to have an oil delivery today, but I screwed up. They screwed up something and they had to reschedule for tomorrow. But it was my fault, not theirs, so. Oh. It has a thing that warns you that you're doing over the speed limit. Yeah, we have an awful lot of turns to do. And this is just to get to the highway, probably. We haven't even gone very far. Oops, hold on. Actually, oops. What the frick is going on? No, I don't want that. I Trucky. Okay. Hey, look at that. Oh. Yes, since I switched out of the window that had the game in it, made me shift out of gear and back into gear. What's our speed limit? 80, okay. Yeah. One thing that I'll never get used to, I don't think, is the fact that the difference between miles per hour and kilometers per hour. Because we were doing 80 kilometers per hour, which is not very fast. Sounds fast, but it isn't. Oh, I have to do something real quick. I did not adjust my mirrors and whatnot. Oh, that adjusts. Here we go. Seat. Okay. Field of view. Going to adjust it a little bit. Adjust mirrors. Our blind spot mirror, instead of being down at the bottom, is up at the top, which is kind of weird, but oops, wrong way. Let's see. Left convex mirror. That's good. Right mirror. That's pretty good. The right convex mirror is not that good. Okay. We want that. And we want it to come down a little bit. I'm going to come down a little bit on this one too. Like that. Okay. Now we're going to go blink. Just so everybody knows, we are streaming on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. And yesterday we got a message from YouTube congratulating us on getting to 50 subscribers on YouTube. 50 subscribers is still kind of, we're still kind of like a noob on YouTube, because they require you to have 1,000 subs in order to. I guess when you have 1,000 subs, you're still kind of like a noob because you're just getting into the part where you're making money on YouTube. But on Twitch, I guess Twitch, if you had 1,000 followers, which is the same as subs on YouTube, you would be a more established channel. But I don't know, because 1,000 followers on Twitch, you probably would have had people subscribe for a while. Oops, I just missed I was supposed to take that last exit back there. But because Twitch, you only need 50 followers and 3 average viewers per stream for 7 days in order to be an affiliate, where YouTube you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours to get to almost the same type of thing that you get on Twitch. But the thing is, your revenue on YouTube, I think, is mostly ad revenue, where your revenue on Twitch, whoops, okay, your ad revenue on YouTube is, well, your revenue on YouTube is almost completely ads, and oh well, I was in the wrong on that one, but and your revenue on Twitch is a little bit of both. You get some of your revenue is ads, some of it's subscribers. Of course, YouTube has this thing called members. You know, you can be a member of a channel for like $3 or $4 a month or whatever it is, and then, but that is Are we going to the right place or what? Yeah, I'm going to the right place. Yeah? What? Looks like I'm going to the right place, am I not? No, I'm not. Okay, hold on. It looks like I may not be going to the right place. I thought I was. We're not going to the right place. Now we are. See the... Okay, so where do we want to go to? I don't know, we're gonna go to the top one. I don't know if it's the right one or not, but... Our truck is nice and loud. Oh, I guess I'm not supposed to go that way. Would have been easier to get out. I could have gotten out that way, but they don't want us to get out there. Whoa, look at it. Whoop. It's raining buckets. Not literally, but figuratively. Where the heck? Okay, hold on. What are we doing? What? It says we're supposed to be getting back on the boat. Did we go to the wrong place? We must have gone to the wrong place or something, I don't know. Now there's the bathroom, so to speak. What the heck are we doing here? I could have sworn I went to the right place. They say I didn't, so we're gonna go back on a boat. So where are we going? I guess we're going to Tallinn? It's not raining anymore, so... Oh yes it is, actually. Didn't look like it was raining. Okay. Frick? What? Can't go that way. Okay, no. Get out of this place. Oops, we are turning this way. Okay, we don't need them on at this moment. I think I can probably turn off our jake brake. We want to turn
left turn, dude.
It seems weird that the command for Twitch actually comes up before it comes up in multi-chat before it comes up in Twitch chat. At least for me it does anyways. I know for you guys, you don't see it until it comes into Twitch chat. But since I'm trying to keep track of YouTube chat and Twitch chat at the same time, I use this thing called multi-chat. It's called ground control. It's put out by a company called Stream Elements. They actually make let's just say they make part of the streaming platform that I'm streaming from right now. There's this program called OBS Studio, and OBS Studio is the actual streaming software that we're using, but Stream Elements has stuff that you add into OBS Studio to see the stuff that you see on the screen, like the bit goal and the sub goal and all that type of stuff. Even the accident and the ticket counter. Matter of fact, the ticket counter or the accident, excuse me, well, it used to be called the crash counter, now it's the accident counter. But I used to use the program that controls CT Botman to do my crash counter, but found that Stream Elements could do my counters a lot better, because I can have as many counters as I want with Stream Elements. Since we don't get flat tires in this game, we don't have to worry about counting anything like that. And by the way, the ticket is for both ETS2 and ATS. It's not. Man, it's so nice to have a responsive truck. When you step on the gas, this truck goes. It doesn't say, do you really want to do that? It just goes. See, you stop down on it, you start accelerating right then. There is no turbo lag. sometimes you have a little bit of lag in the response between when you step down on the gas and when it actually happens. Well, this, you step down on it, it happens almost immediately. That's usually why it used to be, well, why diesel trucks have turbos in them is because there was so much, they were so slow before, and then they put a turbo in them. It became faster. But then they had to worry about other things. See, you fix one problem and you create a whole bunch more. It says we're going to be at our destination by 2:09. Well, it says 14:09, but 14:09 is, well, 1400 hours is 2 o'clock in the afternoon. They're using this thing, what they call a 24-hour clock. Instead of having AM and PM, you have the AM hours have a 0 in front of the time, at least until you get to like 10 o'clock. Like you have 0600 hours, or you have 1000 hours, or 1200 hours. Then you have 1300 for 1 o'clock and all that type of stuff. I think the weirdest thing about the 24-hour clock is that midnight is actually called 0 hours. Because technically it's the first hour in the next day. Start with 0 instead of starting with 1. We're not gonna get going too fast in this area where we're at. Oops, I was supposed to turn back there. I didn't. Basically what I was supposed to do is, you see that gray road there that is inside the area where I just drove down? Well, that's where we were supposed to turn. Instead of going a little bit straighter way, they wanted us to take kind of like a shortcut. The shortcut really wouldn't have been a shortcut. It would have been, well, it would have been a shorter path, but it would have taken more time because all those little twisty turns would have taken more time to go down. Oh, this truck has a 1,000-liter tank. By the way, 1,000 liters. It sounds like a lot, but it really isn't. Because if you think about it, 3.78 liters is a gallon. So roughly, if you round it up to 4, 1,000 liters is roughly about 250 gallons. It's a little bit higher than that, but and you figure of how much distance a truck goes in one trip. That 1,000 liters may not even last you the entire trip. Man, I don't know if I got tagged or what. Nobody coming. I didn't see a stop sign, so. Of course, in Euro Truck, there isn't a stop sign in every area, whether you would see one in ATS, because you would actually be wasting time stopping. And also, if there's nobody coming, why stop if you don't need to? We have stop signs where if people stop there. Oh, well. Yeah, I know, I screwed up on that one. I was actually blocking his path. Should have just gone, and then it would have been done and over with. Oops. Oh, no headlights. There. We ought to be doing 90. I think 120 kilometers is actually like 65. Somewhere around there anyways. If you notice that the truck slows down without really much input from me, it's because we're running a feature of this truck, or the game actually, is called adaptive cruise control, where if the vehicle in front of you slows down, the cruise control slows you down so you don't run into them. And you can set the distance that you want the truck to do that. Like, I think it's like 60 meters, I think is what I have it set for. Or, no, it's 20 meters, excuse me, not 60. 20 meters. 20 meters is a little over 60 feet. Somewhere around there. Because a meter is like, I think it's like 39 inches or something like that. It's 39.4 inches or something like that. I don't know. It's, I don't know. People think that, there's a lot of people that think that feet and inches is stupid. Everybody should just use meters and millimeters and all that type of stuff. But hey. everybody's gotta be different, right? The US is different. Yep. Man, this guy was. He saw that yellow light and he was already starting to push down on the gas. What are you waiting for, guy? It's green. Go. That sounds like a weenie horn. Okay, what's this guy slowing down for? Probably because they're going up a hill. Ouch. The truck actually sped up when this guy stopped. It's like, geez, Louis. I don't want to crash into this guy. All I want to do is be matching the speed that he's doing. You have 695 liters left. I don't know exactly what we started out with, but if there's anybody in YouTube chat that has a question, don't forget to you can ask it. You can type it into chat. Same with the people from Twitch. Questions are very much allowed as long as you're asking, well, a question that I might have the answer to, but I mean, even if I don't know the answer, I'll say I don't know, but if I do know it, I will try to answer it best I can. Also, probably a lot of the questions that you have are probably answered in the Trucky desktop, which is the orange type that you see right at the bottom of the screen, or at the bottom of the game screen, anyways. See if you go like this, you go, you trump down on it, and you pass this dude. You leave him in the dust. You can barely see his headlights now that we've passed him. Well, you can still see his headlights somewhat back there. I think in some cases, Euro Truck is a little bit, can be a little bit more fun to play sometimes because you're not just you're not just like going down the road. You're actually making turns and there's stuff to look at. Plus this map I think is a lot bigger because they're doing areas, they're not doing states. Because some of the DLC doesn't just cover like one country, it covers multiple countries. Oh, it's the sensor on the there's a sensor that you guys probably keeps in your lane or whatever. Of course, I just kicked in the cruise control, and now we're gonna turn it off again. I love the sound of this engine. There's probably anything that I'm not really too thrilled about, but this is the fact that we don't have a lot of gears. Of course, probably don't have a lot of hills that are big ones anyways, so you probably don't need a lot of gears. You have a lot of hills and valleys and stuff, and you need to build up that. You need the gearing to get up some of the hills. Driven almost 500 kilometers already. Almost. The number that you see changing over on the left hand side the 85 kilometers and going down is our distance to our destination. The 510 and going up is how many miles we have driven so far. For some reason they're backwards. I don't know why, but they are. It should be the other way around. Okay. They're turning the opposite way we are. If I wanted to spend a lot more money, I could make my this wheel more like a actual car wheel, but it's not worth it. Because they actually, there's actually somebody out there that makes the things that stick out for your signal lights and your headlights and your wipers and all that type of stuff. I'm just gonna go through here. Checking our documents. Okay, I'm waiting for them to say that we're... I don't know, I just... Whoops, did I? No. Yeah, I went the wrong way. Yeah, I didn't go to X-ray. Oh well. Yes, I know, 2,000 euro fine, so what? I didn't go to the... It's fine. We don't have a lot of money, but That's okay. Well, it just irritate people with our jake brake. Still have 9 kilometers to go before we're done with our first job of the day. This is for. What are you waiting for? Damn it. I don't know. I like the bigger screen though on the GPS. See the little marker a lot better. What the heck? Okay, I see what we're doing. Never mind. We're going. Probably gonna do a few jobs today. Oops. Jeez. Mhm. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Wood chipper. Okay. That's going to Austria, right? Yeah. Okay. Train undercarriage. It's going to Finland. Ooh, iron pipe. Oh, wow, that's going way over there to Spain. Hmm. That would probably take the rest of the stream. What's this? Metal centering? Whatever that is. Fuel tanker. No. I want to do the iron pipe. Actually, hold on. Let me see if I can find something else. Hold on. Oh, they don't have any jobs for it. Hold on. See if we can find it. I don't know if anybody has been following the stuff that SCS has been posting on Steam, but it's a new DLC for both ETS2 and ATS. But for some reason, right now I can't find any yet. Oh, here they are. Oh, this one here is 3,248 kilometers. Bobcat mini excavators. We want to go this way. Wow, that's quick on the pace. Yeah, we gotta slow down. This truck wants to go, go, go. This truck wants to go very fast. Hey, hey. You slowed down, so I went. Probably because they were waiting to turn. Yes. Hello, Cookies Monster. How's it going? Welcome back, I guess. I guess. By the way, anybody who just getting here, we are going to pick up a job that was created by the addition of a new DLC or downloadable content. It is the Bobcat brand DLC. Okay. I will more than likely be done at the end of this job here. I'll probably be done about 5 o'clock my time, which is like 2 your time. Cookies Monster. If the job is not done at 5, I will find some place to pull over before by then. So we can talk at that time, okay? So it says, well, or it says we can. Does it say can or can't? But I cannot. Okay. Oh, you cannot listen right now. Only text. Okay. And you're driving. So, what's? Like I said, if you want, we can talk. We can talk after the stream if you want. Woo! Not listening. So hi. I can do both. See, the one big difference between this and real driving is that a person should not be looking at their phone and driving. But with this, since this is not real driving, I don't have to worry too much about reading chat and driving. So you have these little excavators. They say Bobcat on them. I guess we have to go this way because I didn't even notice how much money we have in our bank account. Let's see. Bank. We have 225,000 in our bank account right now. Yeah, this is a really dangerous intersection to pull out of. Hopefully sometime soon we'll have some buses that we can drive around in. Are you freaking kidding me? The thing on the thing said it was like 3,700 kilometers, not. That says it's 5,300 kilometers. So hopefully there's some sort of train or boat or something that. Are you freaking kidding me? I just went the wrong way, didn't I? Because it looks like I did. Let's put it that way. No, I didn't. Okay. This time we'll have to abide by the thing because, I mean, honestly, they won't need to. X-ray inspection. Honestly, there's really nothing to X-ray because you should be able to see the. Really. Oh, I like that. The total feed business. Okay. Yeah, we have a whole bunch of kilometers to go. We're getting out of Russia and going to... Well, you can let me go or what? Hello? Is it... Oh, the gate has been lifted. It didn't look like it did not look like it was lifted, so that's why he said what he said. Besides, if anybody wants to ask me stuff, they can ask me stuff while we're not moving, or while we're going straight. Also, another thing that I forgot about too with this is the fact that I think we have like 11 drivers. Okay. No, we're not. Definitely not. We're definitely not finishing this one today. I can guarantee you that much. Because if people look at their screen and see what the amount of time it says that it's going to take, no, we're not going to finish it today. We will finish probably about a third of it today. Considering that we are not getting very much pay for this, we're getting 37,117 euros, and we're going over 5,000 kilometers. Just passed through into another country. We've already driven 83 kilometers. Why are we going this way? Going on a dirt road right now. path is really overgrown. Oh. What are you waiting for, car? Go. I don't know if anybody thinks we got enough lights on the front of our truck. I think we do. Oops, for some reason they're not working. Hold on. There. There. That guy pulled up so far. I had to go out around so I wouldn't destroy his vehicle. Yes. Europe's favorite feature are their roundabouts. One of the reasons why I have this thing called chat is so people can talk to the streamer while they're doing whatever they're doing. So see, it says stop, so that's why everybody's stopping. People can have conversations while we're driving. Just don't type in like a page of text and expect a streamer to read it all. There are some games where a streamer can pause the game and read what somebody's typed in, but not every streamer is going to pause their game every time somebody types in a wall of text. Because it's about everybody as a group is called chat. One person is called a chatter. And it's not all about one person, it's about everybody equally. I mean, if you want to feel important, you can subscribe to the channel, then you can be slightly more important than a person who is just following the channel. But even then, it gets you a little truck next to your name. you a K200 next to your name, and unfortunately the K200 mod doesn't exist anymore, but because the person who made the mod doesn't maintain it anymore, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Because now we are up to 1.58 in version of the game, and the person who created the mod stopped updating it at 1.53. So it's been a little while. Plus, honestly, it probably hasn't even been a year since the person last updated their mod, and we've gone through 5 version changes. I don't even know if we've gone to DirectX 12 yet with this game. I know they tried to at one time, but beep beep, honk honk, all those things. Yeah, see, we have a little sensor over there that on the right hand side of the truck that tells you when there's something next to you. Some people call them idiot lights, or wow, we've driven almost 200 kilometers since we started our second job of the day. Started off in Hamburg with our first job of the day, and then this job here when it gets finished, whenever that is. Probably won't be for a few days. Because if I streamed until this was done, I would be streaming from 1 p.m. in the afternoon to almost midnight just to do this one job. Well, excuse me, we started at 2 o'clock, so it would be like almost a 10-hour 10 hours of driving this load. Just about. Let's put it that way. I did not realize the length of this job because it looked like it said 3,700 kilometers instead of 5,200 kilometers. I know we don't really have a one of them type of emotes yet. See, we don't have any more emote slots than the ones that you see slots. Excuse me. Just want to make sure I said that right. We don't have any more of those. No. I can do that without being egged on to get a ticket. So you can go like this. No! Cookie's Monster is a bad person. She wants me to hit people and get tickets. I mean, just because we got 225,000 euros doesn't mean you need to spend it all the time. Oh, there's a, what do you call it? A Mercedes truck. It's called a Mercedes Actros. We are driving a Scania Type R. Which is, I believe, is also made by Volvo. I think Volvo and Scania are made by the same company. I'm not 100% on that, but beep, beep. I know. There, okay, we hit a car with the trailer, but we hit it, okay? Well, hey, it happens. Yeah, truck. Oh, got ourselves. Anybody watching on YouTube, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe buttons. And if you feel the need, leave a comment. Or like Harris Heller says, if you can't think of anything to say, leave an emoji. Because it creates interaction between the channel and the thing, and I guess interaction brings more people, helps YouTube suggest your videos to people more often, I guess. I don't know how that works exactly, but oh, there's a sign that we just hit. I think in one ATS stream last week, I think we got 11 tickets. Eh! One of them was like $4,000. So we were going over, we were doing like over 10 miles an hour over the speed limit. Not on purpose, but. Oh, we're doing 85 and a 70, oh well. Oh, now we can do 80 again. If anybody wants to join the convoy, you can do that. Just so you know, we're more than likely not gonna be finishing this job today. Also, if you like what you're watching, make sure you hit that follow button on Twitch, the subscribe button on YouTube, and hit that like button, please. Also, on Twitch, there's a little bell for notifications if you, I don't know, if you want to watch me more than once. Make sure you have your notifications turned on. Honestly, there are not notifications on Twitch are not that great, but I guess they want to make sure that the person is going to be on for more than a couple of minutes before they notify somebody that you're on, but I don't know. Because I used to be already watching the channel that I had my notification turned on for, and for like a half an hour before I was watching the channel already, and oh, you got this such and such channel is live. It's like, no kidding. I'll honk at him. Show him that we recognize him. Yeah, that's 2 ambulances that I've seen already. Nope, we're not going down that way. If I wasn't streaming on YouTube and Twitch at the same time, I probably would have some music playing, but we don't. Because if we have music turned on, then we could get flagged. For copyright. I used to have a way to separate the sound from the music from being heard on YouTube, but somehow that feature is screwed up or whatever. So we used to be able to listen to music while I was streaming, and then it wouldn't be heard in the VOD or it wouldn't be heard on YouTube, but it was one day that it just stopped working properly, and I have not tried to see if it was fixed, because I do not need to. Oops. There, we got a ticket. Oh, we're supposed to do it. Oh, yeah, now we can do 83 here, of course. We were doing 80 and a 50. That's why we got a ticket. Wow, we've driven 450 kilometers. Woo! Okay, well. I don't know. Maybe on Saturday we might try something else. I don't know. There's a new game that, or let's put it this way, it's a game demo, which means you're limited to how much time you can play it. Basically, you're trying it out. And a game called, I think it's called Bus Bound or something like that. Basically, it's a bus simulator game. I don't know, we might try it on Saturday. Okay, so, woo! Slow down. It looks like we are getting on a boat in a little bit. Or a ship, however you want to call it. We'll see how far our ship takes us. See how much time gets knocked off our travel time. Hopefully a bunch. is going on here? What? Oh. What? This is weird. Only one good what? What the heck is going on here? I gotta restart the game. I'm gonna see if it helps. Yeah, I only got one ticket so far. I want. Okay, hold on. I don't know why it's doing this, but see if it helps at all. It probably won't, but we'll see. I do not know why it's having problems. Maybe it has something to do with Pro Mods. Why is it taking so long to load? I mean, I know it's loading mods, but there we go. Okay, let's try again. Come on. Synchronize. What the heck? What the heck is going on here? It says it can't synchronize it. It says unable to synchronize your current position with World of Trucks. Restoring last known position. So it's World of Trucks, it's not. So how do I get to where I'm going without going this way then? So how do I get to where I'm going without going there? Oh, holy crap. Look at all the ferry rides we'd be taking. Great. Oh my gosh. Oh my freaking god. No, I don't want that. There. Yeah. Oops. Got to get out of this boat. Yep, whatever you want to call it. Bye. Talk to you next time. Have a good one, Cookies Monster. Thank you for hanging out. Oh, hold on. Good, it shows up again. So we get to go a roundabout way. Because the map from Pro Mods and World of Trucks are not talking right now. I think it does have something to do with Pro Mods. Because Pro Mods adds a ton of cities and stuff to the map. And because this is, I guess this is a as far as I know, this isn't a World of Trucks job, so why would it matter? Or maybe it is, I don't know. It says it can't synchronize with World of Trucks, so maybe it must be a World of Trucks job then. other areas on the map. You know what? While we're here, we'll get some fuel, even though we don't absolutely need it. We're gonna need it later, though. Okay. Border crossing. Lithuania. Oops, we're doing 90 and an 80. Now we're doing 80 and a 90. Wish they'd make up their stinking minds what they want us to do. Okay, yep, we are definitely doing a World of Trucks job, because if we weren't, we'd be able to do the cruise control would be able to go above 90. Okay, so that explains a heck of a lot then. Yeah, I started doing a load of wash the other day, and I completely forgot about it. It's in the dryer, but it's been in the dryer since the other day. Luckily, I'm not the only person in this house that forgets stuff like that, so. Ah! 70 through here. If we can get, I think we have to have 20 sub points in order to unlock another emote slot. And right now, you know, we're missing a few things, like a GG emote. We're missing I don't know, we're missing a whole bunch of things, let's put it that way. Okay, that's weird. Even with there's another Mercedes. Scania. For some reason, you don't see too many DAF trucks in this game. Beep, beep. Yes, I know. Okay, we're gonna be crossing another border. Come on. playing a 24. I think they're playing a 24-hour stream tomorrow. See if they might want to do some ATS during their 24-hour stream. He's turning to, or turning at, or whatever. I don't know. Oh, it's just getting into that lane. Okay. Thing that I'm not 100, I wouldn't be 100% on it is if you can do, I know you can do peer-to-peer with SnowRunner, but I'm not sure if you can do a multiplayer. Well, you can do multiplayer peer to peer, but I'm not sure if you can do multiplayer with SnowRunner and a dedicated server. Because honestly, if I was gonna do a dedicated server to something, I would rather do it to that. Because that is more of a jumpy type of thing than ATS is. Gee, we get to cross another border. Baby. Here. That little white car in front of me is gonna get run into one of these times. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Oops. Okay, we're going through Poland. car, come on. Move it. Hello, car. Hello, car. I do not know why that problem with roller trucks happened, but my guess is it's probably a Pro Mods thing. That's my guess. So we could not take the easy way. You had to take the harder way. Okay, let's see what we got. 3,500 even. And I just want to make sure that I didn't accidentally pull down on my headset, because it's real easy to do. Gone very far. That's the last time I checked. Yes, I know. I caused an accident. Technically, I could have gone the wrong way and then just not cause that accident, but there. 70 and a 70. Coming up to a marker that we set. Since we're doing 71 and a 70, but whatever. No. A toll plaza. Whoop! The heck? Whatever. I don't know what the heck happened to that. Okay, we are going this way. I'm gonna take a short break. I'll be right back. hoping to get around these people when I pulled over here, but maybe now that the person in this dark car over here is sped up, maybe we can go around them. Hope everybody's having fun while you're watching. I mean, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know how much fun you could have watching somebody drive a truck, but hey, if anybody's got any questions, let me know. I might be able to answer them for you. Who knows? And just because I'm talking doesn't mean you can't talk in chat. You don't have to talk to me. You can talk to other people that are watching the stream. Ow. Wrist cracked. Good. Man, I've hardly made a dent in our trip here. Let's see. What? Okay. That's the speed. Where's the... I guess that's it. I don't know. Trying to find the information, like, kilometers per 100 liters or whatever it is, or what people in the United States call miles per gallon. Whoops, it's 53 here. Ah! Okay. there's 73 or now. Oops! Oh! Oh, yes, I know I screwed up. I didn't realize that it went as far over as it did, so we ran into it. So now you have 6% damage, supposedly. The game says we have 5. Trucky says we have 6, so I don't know. I would tend to believe the game itself. Says we have about 2 3/4 hours left of this trip. We will see how much we have left once we get to 5 o'clock or so. My guess is we're gonna have probably close to 1,000 kilometers left. If we do, then we will pull into someplace and we'll wait until next time. I probably should have stopped back there, but I didn't. There, okay, you happy now? Probably not, but who cares? Oops. Yeah. it's 60 through here, not 70. Also say it's 60 across that bridge anyways. Let's see what the speed is up here. Come on. There we go. Come on. Pomeranian, okay. Let's go around this person. Man, my nose. My nose is running a little bit. But not. It's mostly allergies. It's not like a cold or anything. This. I think I accidentally drove up on the curb a little bit. Just a little bit. There we go. How's everybody doing? Hope you're all having a good day. Thursday or Friday, whichever it is for you. Some people in the world, it's already Friday. Like the people down in Australia. Oops. Thought we were turning, but we're not. It's just following the road. Man, that was tight. Would have been nice if that trucker hauling the boat could have pulled off a little bit more. Whoops. Goes. Looks like they got a whole bunch of rocks. On 1,300 kilometers, and we still have over 3,000 to go. So we're going from Russia to France. Excuse me, Spain. Oh, we're going to go through France though. And we're whoa. Holland. Whoop. You're hauling those little mini excavators from Bobcat. It's part of the Bobcat brand DLC. And no, I'm not getting paid to say it. I don't get it. There is not one thing that we play right now that I have gotten for nothing. The only game that we play sometimes that was given to me was SnowRunner, and that's it. That was gifted to me by somebody who follows the channel. All the rest of the stuff was bought by me. We're actually going faster than we're supposed to be. Oh, it's 70 now. I don't know exactly how much distance we're gonna have left over, but my guess is it's probably gonna be at least 1,000. Got 45 minutes. It's probably gonna be 2,000. Maybe even more. Awesome. Whoops. Okay. Quality. Whoops, we're going way too fast. That was a Renault dealer. We're not driving a Renault truck right now, we're driving Scania. And the truck only has about 5% damage. So we're not going to... Oh yeah, everybody's favorite thing in Europe. Another roundabout. We're going roundabout, or roundabout, if you're Canadian, I guess. I know. I used to watch a guy on the weekend. He built vehicles to go off-road. He's from Canada. He used to say a boot instead of a boat. Yes, I make fun of him. Who doesn't? Matter of fact, there used to be a couple of Canadian guys on that. Portland. Yeah, well. That's exactly how I am. Somebody tried to sell me solar and I hung up in their ear. I'm such a nice person. People, if you're gonna sell me something, do your homework. Don't try to sell me garbage when you haven't done your homework. Of course, my cell phone number does not connect to any property in the world, so she doesn't know and she's not going to, because I do not need any more solar. Notice how people don't call you before you get solar, they call you after. We've had solar on our house for 12 years. waste their time calling me. I'm gonna waste their time. I'm not gonna waste their time talking to them because it does not matter to me. I know there are some people that will sit there and waste your time, but I'm not one of those people. I'm not going to waste my time talking to you because I do not need it. I do not care how much or how little you know about the product that you're selling, because if you weren't going around a corner, I probably would have passed this person, but we are, so. There. There's a fire truck, except it's not on fire. Oh, whoops. Ah, damn it. That's why you don't do what I just did, but the NPCs do it all the time. They pull out around somebody without even checking to see if anybody's coming. That's why they tell you you should never pass on a corner, because you don't know if anybody's coming around that corner. I'm just gonna pass this dude here, because I can see around the corner here. If anybody wants to see a build out of a truck like this, this is the Scania Type R, I think it is. And I have built this truck in a YouTube video, well, a form of this truck in a YouTube video. But this truck here has 4 total axles. Because I've been having problems going up hills, so I figured I would build a bigger truck. I mean, we have the power of 1,000 horses. Well, not technically, but called 1,000 horsepower, even though one horse can put out more than 1 horsepower. Of course, it depends on the horse too, but. Wow. Come on, people. Let's move it. Move it or lose it, people. Yeah, I figured as much. We have 32 minutes. Oh, we got plenty of fuel. Plenty of fuel. We have 629 liters. Enough fuel to go almost 2,000 kilometers. So we'll have about 800 kilometers left by the time if we run out of fuel. But that's a rough estimate. Because you truly do not know how much fuel or how much distance you have left because of the fact that of stuff specifically like that, where you or the vehicle you're driving stomps down on it and just blows fuel right out the bag. You're just blowing through fuel every time you slam the gas pedal to the floor. And because I mean, you stop down on it, you don't really go anywhere. You're just wasting fuel. Or just like this, the truck is doing right now, is stepping on it, letting off, stepping on it, letting off, stepping on it, letting off. That's a lot of wasted fuel. What? I was passing people. Screw you, game. passed 2 vehicles and they clocked me for going the wrong way. Whatever. Got ticketed for going the wrong way. Supposedly. Oops. Oops. Oh, man. That was mostly my fault, that what happened back there, but whatever. Yes, I know I'm probably gonna get ticketed 100 again. No, I didn't. Okay. Czech Republic. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have plenty of distance left. By 5-ish my time. Okay. A little over half a tank of fuel. Oops. I were to finish this job today, it would be almost 7 o'clock p.m. my time. Oh, we're only doing 70. Excuse me. Only. Okay, let's see what we got here. See, the one thing about playing a game like this is that games like this aren't a lot of fun when you play it by yourself, but they can be a lot of fun when you play it with other people. Or if you drive, sometimes if people drive like it's a race, they have more fun, but I don't know. Everybody plays the game their own way, and they have fun in their own way. As long as they're not driving like that when I'm playing with them, then it's fine with me. Okay, well, I'm gonna get something to drink. Excuse me. Oops, we were supposed to turn there. We're going to turn around. Oh, of course. I did something that he wasn't expecting me to do. Yeah, see, they weren't expecting me to turn into this lane. They were expecting me to turn into the lane that this yellow car was turning into. Or this yellow truck, excuse me, was turning into. Oh. Oh, it's 80 through here now. There. Oh, now it's raining, of course. Man, it's pouring out. Okay. Jeez. It'd be nice if the... Whoa! Whoa! Damn. Probably should have slowed down a little bit going over there, but we didn't. We did not. Notice that the one thing of physics that they don't do. Of course, I'm not really close enough to get the water off his tires, but wow. We're gonna have to find a rest stop soon. Need fuel. Got over 500 liters. Over 100 gallons. Hey, we're back in Germany. Started out in Hamburg. Now we're in Bavaria. The land of BMW. Is it raining still? I can't tell.
The fuck you say to me, you little shit?
Hey, how's it going? Yeah. Oops. Should be doing 63 here, but we'll do any speed we can get away with. Alright. Only got one speeding ticket so far. Got into an accident, but it was my fault. For some reason, the ferry system in what do you call it? World of Trucks isn't working right now. When you get on a ferry to go across to another spot, and it said that it was not synced. So I'm taking the long way, having to avoid all the ferries and everything. It sucked. 'Cause I probably could have been done already. But other than that, we're doing all right. We started out in Russia and we're on our way to Bilbao, Spain, I think it's what it's called. Nothing like driving all the way across the map, right? If the ferries weren't busted right now in World of Trucks, we probably would be done already. Whoops. Because we were supposed to take 3 ferries. I haven't tried any of the... I haven't tried the newer ones yet. Or the other ones on the way, but... Tried one. Tried it like 3 times. I even restarted the game to... I think that it might have been that, and then it didn't change anything. I mean, 1.58 hasn't been out for very long, so we'll see how that goes. Of course, it also could be pro mods also, because if pro mods and World of Trucks aren't synced up perfectly, there could be some sort of a desync and causing the ferries not to work properly. Because pro mods came out either like the day of or the day after 1.58 came out, so we will see. But at least I didn't fall through the map. Because I actually started out today in the area where I fell through the map. In Hamburg. We haven't fallen through the map in a while, so... Of course, there was a little bit that we didn't play it, but... whatever. That was my... Why did you stop? What the heck is going on here? Why the hell did you stop? What the heck was that all about? The car that was in front of him turned around and he just came to a dead stop. Well, he ain't gonna be coming to a dead stop in front of me anymore. We're doing 90 and a 60, no big deal. No big deal. Yeah. Okay, good. It didn't. I thought there was something coming the other direction, and it turned out there isn't, or wasn't. Man. Yeah, we. Yep. Took out that pylon back there. Ooh-wee. I moved my thing up 3 kilometers per hour, and it just, oop, it was there. Let's see what we got here. Looks like we're probably gonna be getting off before too long. That's highway anyways, let's put it that way. I don't know. Okay, well. Yeah, I'm gonna find a place to pull into because we're not gonna finish this job today. Still over 2,200 kilometers to go. We will finish it next Thursday, though. We're not going to go around that car because that guy right there said so. See if we can find a spot. Found a place to pull into yet, so ooh. We're gonna drive until we do. course, the place that there is up here is a garage, but it's on the wrong side. Oh, we actually own this garage too. I believe, anyways. Do we? No, we do not. But I want to see some. See how much money we have. We have 373,000. Okay, well, guess what? We can, hold on. Garage purchase. Where? This one right here. No, we want to purchase the large one. Are you sure you want to buy and upgrade this garage? Yes. Okay, so now we're going to pull our load into here, and we are going to call it a day. So, thank everybody for watching today. Since we're inside, it was a wicked echo. So, thank everybody for watching today on both YouTube and Twitch. And thank you to everybody for getting us to 50 subscribers on YouTube. Fortunately, we're going backwards on Twitch, but hey, it is what it is. So until Saturday, actually, depending on what's going on with Imperial Jedi and his 24-hour stream tomorrow, I might play some ATS tomorrow. I don't know if we'll stream it, but we might play it. I don't know. We'll see. So until then, everybody have a good one, and I will see you on Saturday at the